EG's at the top of the table. If they can win here again, then they can continue that spate of dominance. You know, something that you keep mentioning when you look at these cooldowns. Not that many of them are quite high on either lineup here, so we don't have to necessarily worry. We'll talk about it in a second as Insania gets himself away from RTZ. There's going to be a Spirit Siphon as well going back towards the Sven. Zai doesn't have enough mana to keep going all the way here. Actually, he does. Gonna keep chasing underneath the tower. Nice block, but it's not gonna work out for RTZ with the tree. Zai pops the magic wand, able to keep the chase going. Although on the bright side, down bottom, Nightfall did become too oppressively powerful pre the arrival of the Vanguard. So Matu has been bounced out of the lane in its entirety. Mid lane though, Abed almost died. The Sonic Wave will push back Mike. The charge is incoming. Boxy, can he finish him off? Of course he can. And now they're looking towards Fly as well. The Fire Snap quickly helped out. Crit at the very least gets some quick revenge with the Bushwhack. But it's a 2-for-1 exchange in this mid lane.
Team Liquid are definitely in a good spot here to be able to have an early bit of momentum going into the rest of this game.
Down bottom, we see the difference that this Vanguard can make, because as soon as it gets picked up, Matu much harder to kill. But as fortunately for him, Crit got Sharpshooter, and we saw exactly how much damage was going to emerge from him in a tower actually falling. But yet again, we're having so much contestation in this mid lane here. Everybody just hanging out. But now, oh no, top! They're going onto the Pudge. They will be able to catch him out with the Stormhammer. Sharpshooter's there as well. Matu trying to stay alive right now. He's tanking so much damage. Reinforcements are coming, and they didn't have enough damage to actually kill him. Now suddenly Crit being the one that gets charged into. There will be the Nether Strike from Boxy. Certain death for Crit. And Matumba, man, had a rough laning phase, died twice, but he just has Vanguard. 4 points into Flesh Heap. Sweet. Oh, it's a double damage down bottom. Dude, no cap, if this was a DD for the Shadow Fiends, the way they were posturing, I thought they might actually try to force a roll shot. We see a charge going on to Nightfall with the Nether Strike as well. He's stunned up by the Fire Snap Quickie. Nightfall is in danger. Drops the Wraith Pack Totem though, mitigating this damage. RTZ coming in, looking for revenge. He finds the stun onto Insania as his team cleans up Boxy. And with these 2 kills on the supports, the path to the tier 1 tower is wide open. So would love to activate this God Strength, jump on a hero and blow them up in 2 hits. And indeed, there we go. Woo! That hurts. There used to be an Insania there. He's gone. Buys back immediately, though. He wants to be involved in this fight. But they found the stun onto Mike. He absolutely cannot die. Gets off the Requiem, though. The fear is going to be there. Here comes Zai, activating the Ghost. They're going on to RTZ. RTZ about to lose his first life. Or his only life, because Abed is the one that's carrying the Aegis. They managed to bring down the Sven. Sonic Wave did come out from Abed, but not enough to win the fight. Zai, with the Ghost, able to clean up. But unfortunately, the Spirit Siphon not going to be enough to heal him all the way against Abed. And the Ghost do not come back in time. So Abed will be able to get the kill of Nightfall onto the Death Prophet, just to have that as a way to mitigate the damage output of these spiders, given that nobody is building a Wraith Pack. Well,
yeah, it feels just kind of bad playing in the Sven though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, unfortunately Matu's dead. You know more or less where he is. They don't have a direct beat on him. Yeah, they did use it. Don't want to be able to jump him in.
I found him out with the babies.
Finally find him with the babies, but Zai is also here with Ghost on the other side of the fight. Dismember going out onto RTZ. He can't do the damage. Nether Strike as well as there. His BKB is being wasted. The Requiem blows him up from Mike. Zai does die, but his job is complete, allowing them to bring down RTZ. And now the chase is on from the rest of Team Liquid. Charge in onto Crit. Bushwhack will prevent it from going all the way through. But Matu, he's now starting to feel himself, getting deeper into the fight. They're looking for Fly. They should be able to also kill the Hoodwink at the same time. Double kill for Matumba, man.
And then all it was Matu walking in with the big Aghanim Scepter. This is the power of the Pudge, right? It is oh so hard to try and get in on top of this series when he's got so much of the spell lifesteal. He pops his Flash Heap, walks in with the Aghanim Scepter, and it's very, very hard to deal with on Nightfall again. Trouble.
Again, getting cocked out. He got himself dismembered. The charge coming through as well from Boxy, and Nightfall certainly gonna die. RTZ coming in though, looking for revenge.
Oh, no.
He gets used up because he didn't get off his BKB. So Zai and the crew not really in danger of the RTZ Sven just yet. A game that's balanced perfectly on the knife's edge right now. All depends on the team plays that come out. And RTZ.
Oh, they find Matu.
These team plays, they go for Matu. They'll be able to find them. They reveal this Chrysalis.
His target prioritization, but when you catch out Matu literally by himself, shows how much damage they can do. Now with the Matu buyback, are they going to get scanned here? EG, they're staying in the pit.
Staying in the pit, Morty's kisses were raining in. Abed and RTZ both pop BKBs to try and ensure that they can escape from this one. But RTZ stopped by Boxy's Nether Strike. He will still be able to blink himself out as they do bring down this Hoodwink on the far edge of the engagement. You'll stop. There's no more BKB for the A-God. He is going to be brought down. Matu saying, well, it's nice, right? In the meantime, speaking of Matu, he caught Abed in the mid lane. We go back to Arteezy now as he gets Requiem feared into Zai. Will be there with the bonus damage from the Ghost.
So Liquid, they're in a really, really good spot right now to be able to hand EG their first loss of the group stages, especially the Hex.
Instead of time, the Hex did come out onto Boxy, but they got the dismember onto Arteezy. Yet again, the Sven being kited to hell and back. Not even allowed to go in right clicks. He got one right click off in that fight, but a Requiem destroys him yet again. Mega kill streak for the Shadow Fiend. Duels up onto Fly. They hold him in position. They want the additional kill here, and they are going to get it. EG feels like they're crumbling right now.
Matu has almost 3.5k HP, his own BKB getting close towards the Shivas, and Mikke's got a Linken's and a BKB and a Silver Age. It's like, these cores are going to be so hard for them to kill, and maybe they can get the kill on a Boxy.
Well, Boxy's starting to get the kill onto Crit, initiating with the Nether Strike charge. And Crit's still alive for now, but he has to be careful. Matu is closing in. Matu just wants one hook. Give me that Flesh Heap stack. Not going to get it though. Zai steals the kill away from him, but the most important thing is that Crit is indeed dead. Might have a buyback forced out of him. We've already seen the Glyph force. They pop the Lincoln Sphere. They're jumping in with Arteezy, but we already have the force stop. Here's the Blink Dismember. They're going back onto Matumba Man. The Sonic Wave not really going to help out from Abed, but unfortunately the right click damage not enough just yet. We find a very nice push right coming in onto Insania with a huge hit from the Sharpshooter. Abed is able to get a double kill by bringing down the Pudge, but now it's scary because Zai activates the Ghost with the BKB. He's going in. Charge coming in from Boxy. They find Arteezy. They want the damage on the Sven. On the backlines, Mikke is busy cleaning up house all by himself on the SF, and Arteezy is finally about to fall. Zai gets a killing spree. I'm gonna get a double off the back of Fly's death as well. And that is Team Liquid, despite losing the Matumba Man Pudge, still being able to demolish the team fight. They're sort of waiting for this exact kind of movement to come in from EG, and EG realize how dangerous going high ground can be here, and they go high ground, but they get caught in. But here's Arteezy. They're looking for Mikke with the Sonic Wave. They can kill the Shadow Fiend at long last. On the back end of the fight, though, Matu and Zai clean up both supports, but now they get the Hex back out onto Zai. Zai on the Death Prophet trying to escape the missile of this fight. Matu caught between three heroes, and he's not going to be able to survive. Suddenly, Zai finding himself a little bit too isolated as well. And these heroes have fallen low, but not low enough as Abed keeps the chase going onto Boxy, as meantime Zai drawing away both Arteezy and Nightfall closer to the Roshan pit. He's been used up, he's been caught out, he has been killed off, and Abed finishes off Insania.
And a DD!
That's a full freaking team wipe. Liquid need to dodge this at all costs. I don't know if they know this is happening. Zai might be a little bit too far forward here. Does have a blink dagger though, so should be able to get himself out. No, he can't! Abed has the Aghanim shot, so they keep him in position. They can't save him just yet. He's on the low ground now. Matu thinking about trying to eat somebody, but unfortunately won't be able to do so until Arteezy jumps down to the low ground, and Zai has already been brought down. Mikke forced to BKB. Abed refreshes for the secondary Sonic Wave onto Matu, and now they've killed the Pudge. Insania jumped forward with the Fire Snap cookie, but that's just going to lead to his death. 3 heroes have fallen, and unfortunately here, Fluke, none of these heroes have buyback.
See some more of this this Sven as a response to heroes like the Shadow Fiend.
Boxy got hexed. They do not have access to a Linken's or a Lotus or anything, and needs to buy back potentially, because I do not think that EG are gonna not take this opportunity. They jump onto the high ground looking for Matu. Here comes Arteezy. They've broken the Linken's onto Mikke. Lotus off, back onto Arteezy, activates the BKB. Now Zai hexed up, he can't get off his spells, but at the same time they finally dismember onto Abed. Now Matu and the crew, they want to bounce forward. The BKB from Arteezy has expired. Zai with his own BKB goes deeper in the fight with the Exorcism Ghost, chasing down Fly. They've gotten that kill. Crit, the lone survivor so far, allowed to TP out the high ground. I don't think Boxy has the vision here. Oh, he charges through, realizes where he's at. Boxy, man, what is going on? Matu gets a triple kill off the back of this.
It gets to a position where the Sven isn't able to kind of get on top of the Shadow Fiend, get on top of this Pudge, and really kind of burn them to pieces. He wasn't able to get his BKB off, he got feared, he got stunned, he got hooked, and that was all she wrote there. And now with 2 lanes of racks going down.
Let's get in. Matu looking for somebody to jump onto with the Dismember. He goes onto the high ground, only comes across Crit first. Crit gets stunned by Boxy, who charges through to try and find Fly. Nether Strike will be there as well, as Crit gets taken out. 65 seconds in the grave, no buyback, and also Nightfall gets caught out on the high ground through middle. He's dead too. He does have buyback, but now they have these ghosts from Zai flying everywhere, but they're about to have to deal with them regardless. God Strength is down, exactly. That's why they went for this move. That one moment where Boxy able to avoid RTZ. Was almost able to get the DD. Mickey snuck it in front of his face with the Silver Edge. If RTZ got that one, that would have been a huge deal. Shiva's God will scout these heroes out in the pit. Fly, hooked out of it. He's dead almost instantly. Abed comes in with the Sonic Wave. Not enough damage though. So Sonic Wave is down. Doesn't have access to a refresher.
RTZ.
Here comes RTZ. Jumping onto Zai. Eliminating him from the field of play. Buyback immediately forced out of the Death Prophet. But that was the BKB duration as well here. So that means they no longer have access to said BKB. Proxy, he's actually charging Fly inside the base to make sure he can't come and join the fight.
They understood that EG are the ones that have to try and make something happen, right? They're the ones that have to try and get something done with his BKB God Strength. And see what RTZ's doing. He's hiding in the base. He knows that if they see this Divine Rapier, he is going to get jumped on and he's going to die.
The one bright spot with already being megaed is you don't have to worry about positioning to protect Rack, so you can just sit by the tier 4 towers. But Zion comes in for the fight. Requiem comes out. They've already caught Crit. Crit is falling very low. RTZ, he's now coming into the fight with the God Strength. He's trying to jump down Matumba Man. He will be able to get the kill onto the Pudge. Chasing onto Zion right now. RTZ, the superhero, but the BKB is finished. He's about to get feared. The charge coming in from Boxy as well. Can he run down Zion? Doesn't seem like he'll be able to. But he has demonstrated the power of this Rapier. Blink coming back with the Swift. Will he really try to go for this? Yes, he does. He finds Insania. 3 shots. There used to be a Snapfire, now there isn't. At the same time, Arteezy about to have money for the full buyback as well. If Arteezy can buy back, this would be huge, but Arteezy might have also been scouted. I think they see him. He's been jumped on. Dismember there from Matumba Man. Zai in with the Exorcism Ghost as well. And Arteezy can't get off his spells. Abed buys him time though. Gets off the Sonic Wave. But the Requiem from Mickey brings down the Sven. That's a Rapier on the deck, picked up by Boxy. Abed still doing his best to try and fight this. Sonic Wave though will be there.
Abed has the Rapier.
Abed able to reclaim the Rapier. He passes it on to Arteezy. Arteezy might want to re-engage onto this fight. Can they get there in time? Blink forward. Won't be able to be there. And who's gonna die next? Nobody, because Team Liquid are on the retreat. Arteezy finds the Stormhammer out onto Matu. He gets the damage out. Matumba Man is gonna end up dead 100 seconds in the grave. And Abed still chasing, has access to this Rapier, so there's a lot of damage coming from this Queen of Pain. Arteezy, he's on cleanup duty back inside the base, so he might not be able to fight for the Sages. At the same time, they have found Mickey. Sharpshooter hit will be there. He doesn't have access to a BKB anymore, but it's coming back in 2 seconds. So EG have to flee. So that's gonna get him deeper into the fight. Maybe he used the Swift Blink to get out, but he's actually just going in. Arteezy? Arteezy?
Oh, Arteezy?
Arteezy? He's on the high ground here, forcing a fight up against the side of Mickey and Matumba Man. They use their BKB. Zai fears away Crit. But if it wasted BKBs, it just might be worth it. Nightfall, though, might have to commit his life for this one. He dies 2 minutes in the grave, 5 back immediately. But somebody has to go home here. Look at the base fluke. These are megas that they're dealing with on the side of EG. It's so difficult to keep control of this game. Team Liquid now smoke up on 3. Mickey waiting for the opportunity to go in with the Arcane Blink Requiem. Does he have a chance yet? Arteezy started out in the top lane. Is Mickey going in? There's the God Strength. There's going to be the fear onto Abed, but he does get off the BKB. Charge in onto Arteezy. He will be hit by Boxy, who activates BKB. They want to force a BKB out of Arteezy, but it's not happening just yet. In the meantime, no Fly will end up dying to the Exorcism. But just from the Aegon, Arteezy right-clicking on the edge of the fight, able to bring down the first life of Matu. Already killed Insania. Mickey, though, gets off the fear. Arteezy, will he survive this fight? He doesn't have the Satanic proc, because he's feared and he's killed. 2 minutes in the grave, no buyback for the Aegon, as Crit cannot contend with these Exorcism Ghosts. He gets charged into by Boxy, leaving Nightfall all alone to try and defend this. Crit will buy back. Abed is just on the high ground, but EG, they see the writing on the wall. They acknowledge the power of Team Liquid, and they will suffer their first loss in the group stage. Game number 2, EG currently have suffered their first overall game loss here in the group stages of TI11. This is certainly going to be a big test for them. Game 1 was not a test they were successful at, but here in Game 2, they're trying to make it much more so. This Lycan Wolves did get some vision here of Insania, which allows EG to come up the hill, find out this Crystal Maiden, and bring him down quickly. Let's talk about some of these heroes where we're going to be expecting those to be going. Let's connect onto Lesh. Onto the Lycan rather, from the Leshrac. Do they have the damage to kill Nightfall? They might actually with the Lightning Storm, and indeed they do. Yesterday he built Midas on this Faceless Void. Does he go for the Midas again in the game like this? I mean, there are some summons you can deal with, and we see Fly about to get taken down, losing his life with one more right click from the Eidolons of Zai, but at the same time, Arteezy looking for the immediate revenge, just needs 2 bashes. 1 bash!
Oh, no way.
Maybe? No way. Zai getting kept in the trees, but Arteezy does have access to the hatchet. He still doesn't get the bashes, but he's eventually able to get the kill regardless. The map is just not really going to change. They're still sticking around.
Abed.
Boxy comes back in, had the patience to wait for Abed. There will be a LSA with an arrow that connected onto Matu. Matu dies first. They do eventually get the kill onto Abed, but hashtag worth for the side of EG because they might be able to pick up more off the back of this. Crit will have arrow again in 2 seconds. Insania, you are dead to rights, my friend. Boxy is doing his best to try and block the angle of the arrow, but not going to be allowed to do so. And now because of this, he might be the one that gets arrowed himself. Crit leaps away. Boxy misses the tree throw. Now he's in danger. Do you have your boxing shoes on, your dancing shoes on? He had them yesterday. Or earlier on today, rather, in game number 1, and yesterday as well, frankly. My goodness, they can knock over buildings in a hurry. Between the Leshrac, Lone Druid, as well as this Enigma. Control sides of the map quite quickly. First chrono of the game, though, Arteezy connecting onto 2 as Abed also showing up for this one. The Laguna Blade will kill off the Enigma, but the avalanche from Boxy onto 3 sets up for the kills onto Abed and Fly. He wants to set up onto Arteezy. He's calling over Matumba, man. Arteezy gets himself in the trees. Midnight Pulse will break the trees. They know where he's at. They found him. Black Hole gets committed. Zai still has Maleficent. Will he need it? He absolutely will. And the roots will come out from Matu, preventing him from being able to jump away with the Q. That's the first big kill onto Arteezy. Top lane as well. Mickey in danger here. He's being surrounded by these EG heroes. So they strike back quite quickly all across the map.
Get this Desolator timing on the Lone Druid. You want to start using that BKB timing. And even this Blink Bloodstone timing for Leshrac as well. Oh, Arteezy.
Oh, Arteezy got frostbitten down bottom. This is tragic. They did this. He was actually trying to escape because they had Moonlight Shadow triggered. Unfortunately, their relative lack of map control makes it much more difficult to make these jumps. In mid lane, Boxy jumps onto Arteezy. He gets feared. He gets right-clicked down. And the Faceless Void is gone. Freezing Field coming in from Insania. Abed though goes BKB with the LSA to cancel it. But here comes Mickey. Bloodstone is a-going. The damage is a-coming. And they're going to lose 2 because of it. A double kill for this Leshrac.
But as soon as she hits the Freezing Field, she's got so much armor and she does so much damage to you that it is also hard to try and come out. Oh, once again, Box has been found. Found Arteezy as well.
Gets caught out. There's a chrono though coming in from Arteezy. They kill the Crystal Maiden first. Boxy's inside of this bubble as well. And between Abed and Arteezy, they are able to get that kill. And they also know that there's at least 2 of the core heroes down bottom. Mickey realizes this as well and blinks to safety underneath the tier 2 tower. But where's the catch gonna happen? Oh no! Mid lane, Crit walked underneath the sentry ward. So the Moonlight Shadow does not provide him with protection as Zai ends his life. Still, EG down bottom. They still want to try and force a fight somewhere. They're going onto Arteezy. Arteezy! He was baiting so they could turn with the chrono. But he gets blown up. He's not survivable enough to survive the burst coming in from Boxy and the Leshrac. And they baited out the death of Arteezy. Tier 3 tower is now going to fall. Very quick jump. Mickey going into the base already, looking for the kill onto Fly. But Fly will be able to stay alive. Abed finds the LSA onto Mickey. Still not enough damage to reliably threaten the Leshrac just yet. They know Arteezy's coming back, but they also know he doesn't have a bubble as Crit gets thrown back by Boxy. Boxy's on a mega kill streak. This Tiny has been on one today. Just Boxy in general has been on one. Well, the way things are looking, Fluke, I think they're going to be on 2 today. Want to try and break this up. They've smoked up all the way behind. They really want to find the Enigma or any other bigger target first. Arteezy still has access to the bubble. Who's he going to commit it on? He hasn't used it just yet. They've already blown up the Enchantress. And now the chrono comes out. But there's a freezing field. Arteezy can't put in the damage. They eventually do end up creating Crystal Maiden. Now Matu trying to get himself out of dodge here. He's in danger. Losing his life slowly but surely. Does still have an Aegis though. The fear preventing Arteezy from getting the final kill. As Boxy somehow still alive will eventually end up going down. But Arteezy getting turned around upon by Mickey and Matu. And they're able to get the kill. They don't even burn the first life of the Lone Druid. Abed ended up dying as well. Fear throws back Fly so he cannot escape either. As the only person able to run deep away is going to be Nightfall. Crit is forced to hide inside the trees. And EG has seen enough. They do not feel they have what it takes to keep this game going. So they throw in the towel. They call GG.